I'm out here on the beautiful 12th hole at the Grand Golf Club at the beautiful Fairmont Grand Del Mar. It's golden hour. What a time of day to be on the golf course. We're going to talk about a key phrase that's helped so many Poor Zach golfers get better over the years and play more consistently. Playing golf underneath you versus playing golf around you. Todd Soanes, my mentor, talked to me a lot about that when I was younger and the importance of it. So what I'm going to talk about is what does that actually mean? And then how do we set up to promote that every single time? Now, what golf underneath me means is I'm playing under my shoulders. I'm not setting up and playing around my body. Playing around my body, think about it. If I have a ball in my hand here, I'm throwing a ball down the line of the target. So Kev, are we pretty lined up there? Yeah. Awesome, okay. So if I'm sitting back in my heels, my hip joints are behind my ankles, my shoulders aren't tilted past my toes, and I'm a little bit upright. Well, now I'm playing golf more around my body, where if I had a ball in my hand and I want to throw it down the middle of the fairway, my palm is only facing the target for a split second and then it's gone. Now, I refer to that as the windshield wiper effect. Okay, the windshield wiper effect is going to be where you play army golf. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, it's going to be all over the place. Because why? Well, you catch it when it's open, you catch it when it's closed, and there's only that split second and that millimeter where it's dead square to the target. It's tough to play golf like that. So what we do is we set our players up to play golf underneath us and not around us. Here's how we do it, and then here's what happens as a result. My hips get over my ankles. I keep my hips right over my ankles there. I tilt over my belt line. You can see my shoulders are a good 3 to 4 inches past my toes, and then here's what I do. I flex down into the balls of my feet. What so many people do wrong is they flex and they sit back. And the minute you flex and sit back, it pulls you back into your heels, pulls the body upright, or forces you now to have to tilt way too much to get out over the balls of your feet like you know you should. And both of those are going to negatively impact your swing. But the big thing about doing this correctly is this. If I get my hips over my ankles and my shoulders past my toes, now my palm in the impact zone from pocket to pocket is not only down the line longer, but it's facing the target longer. So I have a straighter path, better control of the club face. And how about this one? Sitting back, the angle of attack it's not there, but I'm more over it. Well, guess what? Now I have a better angle of attack, so contact will be better also. There's so many things that playing golf underneath you versus playing golf around you does positively to impact your swing. Better angle of attack, more stable club face, straighter path, a lot longer. So, what's nice about that is, say my ball position, maybe no excuses on bad ball position, but if it was a little off from day to day, well, the good news is I'm at least going to be living in that zone to where that ball will be, still shooting down the hallway where, man, some days you miss ball position and you just don't time that around you swing perfectly. Man, it's really tough to be consistent, okay? So we do encourage our players to have our hips over our ankles, to have our shoulders past our toes. One thing as a pro, what I do for all my players, I not only draw the line from hips to ankles every single time, but I also draw a line for my players from their shoulders to their, down just past their toe line. Whether it's Brian Stark, Cameron Sisk, whether it's Mason Anderson, these are players that I've worked with for a very long time, great players. Tyler Kowak at San Diego State just won a big tournament this past week. I always draw these lines, and I've memorized over the years exactly where they need to be optimal and at their best, okay? So, very important we get these down. You can get in the mirror, draw the line straight down here. And what I do a lot of times, I just hold the club like this from ankle to hip joint, and I make sure I tilt over and flex, keeping that ankle and hip joint aligned. And then I hold the club here from my shoulders down, and you can see where that shaft is pointed a good 3-4 inches past my toes. Now what that's going to do, it's going to put me in that zone to where that club face is straighter, longer, and the face is more square. And that right there is going to help you hit straighter shots more often. At Poor Zach Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.